stand up so the assistants with microphones can see you. Thank you.
Jacques, Mr. President, where are we at with the provision of this loan funded by frozen Russian assets? And if it's approved and Europe is legally obliged to pay Moscow back every penny, tens of billions of dollars, is that something you could ever accept?
Ви знаєте, ми такий довгий час.
You know, for quite a long time, for quite a long period of time, we've
Any kind of decisions on frozen assets. You know it. By the way, it's not a secret. You know that we used some benefits on these assets. Also, the way to these decisions using benefits on these assets, Russian frozen assets, was also long and not simple. But we made these decisions in unity. This is important. Then it's understandable now when we use, for example, what we had, about 3 billion, something like this, each year, and it could be useful for us, and it was useful. But you know, in this war, in this technical war, it is difficult, not enough. And if Russia brought war to our land, and they have to pay for this war, in any case, one of the ways to pressure on them, and by the way, they afraid very much that Europe will make this union decision. And of course, one of the ways is to use frozen assets. And between us, not only on humanitarian things. Yes, because they attack us. We need to defend and answer. If we don't want to give them possibility to win, not only defend. Yes, and that's why, as I said, that we are today can be closely to this great decision to use frozen assets in one or another way. For today, it doesn't matter, and it's early to speak what we will allow or will not. The main thing that today, I hope, God bless, that now there is, they have meeting and the EU leaders, and I hope that they will make political decision, positive decision in one or another way to help Ukraine with funds, yes, basing on frozen assets. And of course, this is a big deal. Thank you.
Ukraine's public broadcasting, please. Please don't forget to stand up.
Valeria Pashko, public broadcaster of Ukraine. I take this opportunity to ask in Ukrainian. Тож, пане президенте, нещодавно...
So, Mr. President, recently Wall Street Journal has written that the United States have finally lifted all restrictions on using long-range weaponry to target Russia. Can you confirm that? And do we already have a list of targets that we would like to hit with these weapons and maybe with some other alternative long-range capabilities? Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure that I will now give something new to you. We have a clear usage of long-range capabilities that are Ukrainian-made, and we are utilizing Ukrainian-produced things from 150 kilometers to 3,000 kilometers range. These are our state-of-the-art capabilities, and the question is how to get additional finances to produce massively those long-range capabilities that we have. By the way, the issue of assets is also very important to us, to use it partially for Ukrainian production and undoubtedly for European production, for the production of our other partners. So these are important decisions. I do not know who writes what. We have never used long-range we did not use American weapons, long-range weapons, to target certain targets in Russia. We've used various weapons that have this long-range capability, but it was solely on the territory where the hostilities are ongoing, I would put it like that, or to prepare certain combat, to target things where Russia was preparing for their military operations. So Crimea and east of Ukraine are Ukraine. So we can talk. We cannot say that using some weaponry against Crimea is the usage of territory against Russia. No, it's usage against temporarily occupied territories.
Identify yourself. That would be very helpful. And in the meantime, Reuters, please.
Thank you very much. I'm Lily from Reuters. I have two brief questions. The first is, earlier today, you said that you plan to use a significant part of the frozen Russian assets to buy European weapons. But would you agree to an arrangement where most of the procurement would be restricted to the EU and Ukraine, or